Ball handed off.
Sees him open, and he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with BAT. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Jenkins.
Loses the football. The scramble is on.
The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, with the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC. And now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title, and the SEC wants it, and they want it back.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
To throw, it's Russell. The sure hands, it's Rodgers. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. A tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. With the catch, it's Rodgers. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Ball handed off.
Breaks into the clear. First down and more. He's still running.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And here in the first quarter, it remains a tie ball game.
I didn't know if it had enough leg, and sure enough, it comes up short right off the crossbar. At that point, Chris, you think that it's just an inch or two of bounce, and it could go through the uprights.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
It's caught. He's got room. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Jukes to get free. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass not complete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. It looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the underdogs here claim the lead. Extra point try
big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Quarterback looking to scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Rogers. And a nice first down game there. They can get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Alabama comes over the line quickly.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. This defense has to adjust. If you're the defensive play caller, you've got to put a safety down into the box. You've got to get to a single high look and get the numbers on your side so you can stop the run. This is far too easy for an offense. Back-to-back rushes for first downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you've got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time. And he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Here's that defense shifting again. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking into the clear. Now here he goes. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quick throw over the middle. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Breaking free, end zone ahead. That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate. And that's a touchdown. Comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to run for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's their talented freshman running back. We'll try to get information for you as soon as we can. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
It's an option look. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown tied. And now the try here for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. The pressure's on. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever. And now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And the ball is picked off.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here comes the rush. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Backed up after the intentional grounding. 2nd down and very long. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position, in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, look out. He's got open space. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. 2nd and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got 3rd down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that 2nd and short, not just giving up the 1st down.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Before they run the play, they'll call timeout. Want to discuss this 4th down call. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. That puts them back on top.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Using his legs, it's Rodgers. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. You've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
And now the running back's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football. Here, nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. It's reeled in. It's Smith. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They stop him short, so it's 4th down, in field goal range, down 3. What's the coach going to do here?
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
This is the difficult part about being a kicker. Chris, he hasn't attempted a kick all day long, and now in the fourth quarter, Cole, he's got to roll out there and tie the game, and he drills it cold as ice. That's what I'm talking about.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field.
Look out, he's breaking. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
At the 20, crosses the 10.
Touchdown, Bama. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's St. Clair.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Defensive backs up of the line showing press.
Grinding away with their running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll stop him short of the marker. 4th down, in field goal range, sitting on the lead. A decision for the coach here.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And the offense will call time here. Must not have liked the look for this 4th and 1. They've still got one more left to work with.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings them 3rd down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Looking for a late deep shot.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down to their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his back. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to chuck it again. Coming after him. Took contact on the throw.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st down, it's play action. Here comes the pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
He makes the grab.
He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a 1st down.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. 2nd down play coming up. And they'll use the ground game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Riley.
Look out, he's got space ahead.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.